Welcome everybody to part 2 of my 100 favorite movies of all time. I'm joined by my wife again because there's at least one movie on this video that she wants to talk about as well. And remember, feel free to ask questions if there's a movie you've never heard of or anything.
I have no problem with that.
And we're both excited for it. Unfortunately, first I'm gonna put a list for the first 25 movies of my top 100. I'm gonna put a list here. Feel free to pause it if you want to catch up to where we are. I don't have to be quiet because you can pause it. So let's jump into it because we were both hoping there'd be a build up to this movie, but it happens to be the next one on the list. So Stand By Me.
Number 75.
Stand By Me, based off the book,
The Body.
the short story, The Body by Stephen King. Such a different ending from the book. I watched the movie before I read the book, but it's such a different ending. Either way, phenomenal acting.
I love that movie. It's a great movie.
It is definitely one of the greatest movies of all time.
My favorite horror movie.
It's look at the cast: Keith Sutherland, John Cusack, Will Wheaton, Jerry O'Connell, the late great amazing River Phoenix, and Corey Feldman was there too as Teddy. He did a great job in that. Actually, I think that's Corey Feldman's best role. He was great as Teddy. Jerry O'Connell as Vern.
He was a fat kid.
Yeah. That was such a great movie. Even, it definitely holds up. I've watched it. I probably watch it at least once a year, I believe. Try to anyway. It's just one of those movies, and I got my kid to watch it. Have you got your kids to watch it yet?
Watch what?
Stand By Me.
Of course they've watched it.
All right.
Well,
that's the movie we're talking about.
Let me rephrase that. It's been on.
Okay,
whether they contained the good...
Whether they paid attention or not. My kid actually enjoyed it. Surprisingly, didn't want to watch it, but actually ended up enjoying it.
I love it.
Especially Chopper Sick Balls. That part. That's such just... It probably is really up there as my favorite movies of all time. And
maybe I should do one.
Just a great movie. Okay, the next one on the list has a little story to go with it.
It's a good movie, too.
Adventures in Babysitting. I don't know if I probably did tell you the story about my uncle. My uncle, when we were kids, went away for work. He worked out west, so he was gone months at a time anyway. So he watched Adventures in Babysitting. And if you watched the movie, do you remember where their car gets taken and the mob boss guy looks identical to my uncle? I swear to God. Identical to my uncle. So we thought my uncle was an actor, just didn't tell anybody. It wasn't him, by the way, but we thought it was. But it's such a funny movie.
That part, but that's not surprising.
It's Adventures Babysitter is fun.
Which is 1987.
Yeah.
You got quite a few on this list of 1987.
Yeah, some of the years on this list, like 85 had a bunch, but anyway.
Good years.
Adventures in Babysitting was great. The next one is all kinds of 1980s corny.
Can't Buy Me Love.
With Patrick Dempsey.
Never seen it.
It's Patrick Dempsey's a nerdy guy in his school, and he pays the popular girl to pretend they're boyfriend girlfriend, and that actually makes him popular by association. It's corny as hell. But I enjoyed it for what it was, and it had its moments.
Never seen it.
I watched it all the time when I was a kid.
Oh.
The next one.
Yes.
The next one is an absolute classic. Hard to find.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to the great Jim Varney. Ernest Goes to Camp. I could have put any amount of Ernest movies on this list. I love Ernest Goes to Jail. But Ernest Goes to Camp is my introduction to the character of Ernest. So Ernest Goes to Camp. Jim Varney was amazing.
It's one of the movies that I remember sitting down watching with my family.
Ernest is a great family movie. I don't care how old your kids are. If they don't find Ernest funny, there's something wrong. Ernest was hilarious.
Or it's not their forte. But yeah, no. Next one. Good one. Yep.
The next one makes me so sad. Harry and Henderson's with the great John Lithgow. The reason it makes me sad is near the end, where obviously he has to get Harry to go away to protect him, and he punches Harry in the face, and Harry looks sad. When I was a kid, I fucking bawled. Because Harry looks so sad. Yeah. He looks so sad. Because when you get older, you realize why he did it. But when you're a kid, you don't know. You just know he punched Harry.
Yeah, there's no consciousness of that kind of stuff there.
So, yeah, I was so sad when I was a kid. Like, poor Harry. Then someone explained it to me why he did it, and I understood. But it's still sad because Harry probably doesn't understand. Well, he did after a while when I seen him wearing a big paw thing to throw off the tracker.
It's been a while since
Yeah,
I've seen
I
it.
love Harry Henderson's. Such a great movie.
All right, next one.
The next one. I mentioned this guy in the Color Purple video. The great Danny Glover and Mel Gibson with Gary Busey as the villain. Lethal Weapon. Actually, that one is one franchise where I actually liked every movie in it, but Lethal Weapon was the best one. The first one was the best.
I have a feeling I've seen only bits and pieces because it probably isn't my forte.
No, Lethal Weapon's a good one. It's one of the better action movies of the 1980s that does hold up more than some of the others. If that makes any sense to you at all.
It doesn't matter if it does.
Because I've watched a lot of them over again and stuff. I'm like, I love this when I was a kid. Like, what was I thinking type thing. But Lethal Weapon, it holds up pretty well. Mel Gibson was great in that one.
69ers, great one.
What one's that?
Woo-hoo.
What's next? Ooh, all right. We mentioned Keith Sutherland earlier, actually. Actually, Corey Feldman, too. The Lost Boys. But this one has Jason Patrick and Corey Haim as well.
Good movie.
Lost Boys is one of my favorite vampire movies of all time. Not my favorite. That was in the last video. Fright Night. But Lost Boys was a great teenage vampire movie.
It was good.
It was so fun. There was one part that made me sick to my stomach, but we're not going to talk about that part. You probably know which part. Yeah, that part.
I didn't say it.
It's... Oh, so I know about Lost Boys. I kept hearing about a sequel, and a sequel. I was like, oh, I'm so excited. I was so excited for this sequel. It took us 25 years to get. Wasn't it awful?
They have a sequel?
They have 3 sequels now. But after waiting that long for the sequel, Corey Feldman's in it, but for some reason he uses a deeper, awful voice for it.
Probably
Corey
because
Haim was
he's an
only in the
adult.
last... No, he did it intentionally for the movie. That's
Oh,
not his
okay.
actual voice. Like...
I thought you were saying...
Corey Haim was only in like last 3 seconds. None of the original people were in it except for it was. I wanted to love it, but
You just couldn't?
yeah, oddly enough, part 3 was actually better than part 2.
That's...
I mean, it wasn't great,
Wouldn't
but it was
surprise me at all.
still better than part 2. If that's it. But Lost Boys, great soundtrack too.
Thou shalt not kill.
Okay, I don't know how many of you here have seen this one, Monster Squad.
No clue.
They called it a horror movie for kids because it had Dracula, werewolf, but
Maybe I don't know.
the kids had this Monster Squad. They just love horror movies. Then they end up saving the town from the monsters. It's
Cliche.
it's corny. A lot of 80 movies were corny, but that's what made them so great.
80s was corny.
But that's where, if you ever heard someone say Wolfman got nards, it's from the Monster Squad. Because one of the kids kicks Wolfman in the nuts, and he goes, "Arr!" He goes, "Wolfman got nerds." So that's where it came from. In case you ever heard it and you haven't seen the movie, if you haven't seen the movie, check it out. It's another good one for kids because it is scary monsters, but it's not
Real
scary.
monsters are
Yeah.
humans. Ha, ha, ha.
All right. The great Bruce Willis, whom we will never see act again. Die Hard. The original Die Hard. That's my favorite one of the entire franchise as well. Followed closely by part 3. But the original Die Hard where he goes to visit his wife. It actually has Carl Winslow, if it really matters, as the cop.
Oh.
Yeah, come to think of it, Carl Winslow always plays a cop. Everything I've ever seen that guy in, he's a cop. But anyway, it's not the point.
He should change it up.
Yeah,
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
he's the cop that Bruce Willis's character is talking to outside the building. At first, they think Bruce Willis's character is part of it. We find out he's a fellow cop. And Die Hard's a great one, but I'm going to throw this out there in case this video starts the debate I hear every year around Christmas time. I don't consider it a Christmas movie. That's my opinion. Great movie, great action movie, but not a Christmas movie.
That would be like saying snow has only to do with Christmas.
That's right. It snows after Christmas too. Unfortunately.
Just because Christmas is in a movie, people, doesn't mean it's a Christmas movie.
But it's a great movie nonetheless. All right, the next one.
From 1988.
This one I watched so many times as a kid with my sisters.
Not me.
No. The Great Outdoors with Dan Aykroyd and the amazing John Candy.
Rest his soul.
Oh, John Candy. I love John Candy so much. And just as a side
Canadian.
note, there's
He's
a
Canadian.
documentary coming out about him.
He was a Canadian, right?
Yeah.
Yay! Great Canadian.
Directed by Tom Hanks' son Colin. And produced and researched by the great Ryan Reynolds. They're making a John Candy documentary. It's premiering this year. It's coming out, and I can't wait for it. But The Great
That's
Outdoors,
awesome.
John Candy, Dan Aykroyd play brother-in-law. John Candy takes his family camping, and Dan Aykroyd's family shows up. Dan Aykroyd's a rich, stuck
Douchebag?
up, yeah, and hilarity ensues. Great movie. That's have you ever seen The Great
Necessary.
Outdoors?
I don't recall, but
Okay,
that's
there's
not...
a great part of the movie where they keep talking about this bear that lives in the woods, and John Candy encounters it, so he runs back to the cabin, like slams his buddy against the door. There's a big bear. Big bear chased me, and then the bear knocks the door down on top of him and starts bouncing on him. It's just John
Big Bear
Candy.
wanted to play.
Before we go any further, I have to mention another John Candy movie that I, honest to God, somehow completely forgot about that would be on this list if I had remembered it earlier. Actually, it would be right around this area. Spaceballs. He played Barf. It was a take on Star Wars, but
Yeah, I'm aware.
I
don't
love
like Star
Spaceballs.
Wars, and I don't think this would be a movie that I...
Spaceballs was great. There's a sequel coming. They actually got Rick Moranis to come back. Thank you. But without John Candy, obviously. But anyway. I'll get off grid. Oh.
1988.
If you watched the first video of this series, I mentioned how Howard the Duck is widely considered the worst movie of the 1980s. And I said no. As terrible as Howard the Duck is, there's a worse one that I'm going to talk about. Mac and Me. Awful fucking movie.
Then why is it on your list?
Because
Huh?
I love it. I love this movie. I watched it at least 50 times. I got my kid to watch it. I'm pretty
You're
sure my kid still
definitely
resents me for it.
You're definitely unique, love.
So,
I've never watched it, nor even heard of it.
Okay. Mac and Me was the... At the end of the movie, it says, Mac and his family will return. They had such high hopes. They had merchandise ready to sell. They thought Mac and Me was going to be the next E.T. They truly thought that. Like, they had like a trilogy planned out, everything. We're going to do merchandising. It's one big commercial for McDonald's and Coca-Cola. At one point, they're in McDonald's and Ronald McDonald's dancing. Like, it was absolutely awful. I think Mac and Me is only known because of Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd was not in it. He wasn't in it, but every time he goes on a talk show to promote a movie, he shows the same clip from Mac and Me. For some reason. I don't know why.
Is
but-
he in the clip?
No, he's not in the
I
movie.
don't
He has
understand.
nothing to do with it. He just does it as a joke, but such a terrible movie, and I absolutely love it. And Howard the Duck looks like a masterpiece in comparison. So,
I love the next one.
the next one is, I only wrote down one of them, but I'm going to count this and a sequel together, and you'll probably understand why. Young Guns.
It's a
Young Guns is probably my favorite Western of all time.
Young Guns 2 had a great album.
Yeah, Young Guns 2 soundtrack was great. Young Guns 1, of course, had Charlie Sheen as well as Emilio, but Lou Diamond Phillips.
There's a
The
bunch of
entire
great actors.
The entire cast of Young Guns 1 and 2 was just amazing. I don't think you can really replicate it. You know,
Top
they
of
are
the
talking.
morning.
They're talking about a part 3.
Oh my God! Let it die
Oh.
like Billy the Kid did.
Emilio Estevez is actually writing this one.
Oh
But-
God!
If you watch part 1,
Please
I
do.
mentioned Alan Rock. Cameron from Ferris Bueller beating Young Guns 2. I showed her a picture. She remembers him now. So,
I remember the actor,
yeah.
but I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Young Guns 1 and 2 were both great. Better watched together, by the way. Like, just, they're so good.
Although they're different time frames.
Yeah,
per se.
Lou Diamond Phillips was amazing in these two
It's
movies.
sad, sad. I mean, stop.
I love that. Oh, the next one's no surprise.
It's his favorite character. It's him.
I'm Batman. The Michael Keaton version with Jack Nicholson as the Joker.
1989.
Yeah. Batman with I still watch it. For me, it could mostly be nostalgia. Because that was the first Batman movie in my life. Growing up loving Batman as much as I did. My mom taking me to theater to see Batman. I was so excited we're sold out. I did not get to see it in the theater. And I was sad. I was. I'll admit it. I was upset. Like, really upset that I couldn't see it in the theater. Because it never occurred to me, Mom, can you take me tomorrow night? No, never happened. I had to wait for the video to come out. But I love it. And Jack Nicholson's still one of my favorite Jokers. He did such a great job.
Oh, he does a great job in Misery too.
Oh, Jack
Being
Nicholson.
insane.
He wasn't in Misery. The
Was
Shining.
Is the okay?
Yeah.
Excuse me for not knowing my
Threw me
Stephen King
off
shit.
there because I was thinking, wait.
But I was in the right area.
Yeah. That's funny because The Shining is
Here's Johnny.
that's the only Stephen King adaptation that Stephen King does not like.
Oh well.
But it's a great movie. It's Shining's classic. I don't care. Stephen King, obviously, he wrote it. He's allowed his opinion. I'm not going to tell him not to. It's his damn story. But I loved it.
Everybody has a right to an opinion. Yeah. Everybody has a right to.
And I respect the hell out of Stephen King.
Oh God, yeah.
All right, the next one. Oh, the next one.
I'm not going to ask any questions about this unless.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. My friend Mike and I, whom you met, we went to the theater to see this. We were so happy. We loved it. I loved the sequels. I actually did like the last one, Face the Music, as well. It took me a couple watches to really love it, but I enjoyed it. But Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, my older sister did my hair up like Ted's. She used so much hairspray, my hair would not move. So I actually had to...
Johnny Depp.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu, sorry.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves.
I'm not...
And Alex Winter, who played Bill, was also in The Lost Boys. Yeah, he was one of the vampires.
Yes,
but he didn't talk a lot, yeah.
I remember him.
Yeah, but I love Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted are... I love those two together. They were so smart.
Yeah.
That's some sarcasm. Well, okay. Charlie Sheen again. One of my favorite baseball movies of all time.
Brother.
Even though it's a comedy, it's Major League. Charlie Sheen plays Wild Thing.
Wow.
Wesley Snipes was in it. I love Major League. I've seen that one
not bad.
A lot of times as well.
It's not my favorite baseball one.
Sequel, nowhere near as good. Nowhere near as good.
I've never seen the sequel.
No. But I love Major League. As preposterous as the story is, I really enjoyed it anyway. Alright, the next one is more of a serious movie. I know I've had quite a few comedies on here.
Is this the one, before he says it, is this one, it's not, you want to know the truth? You can't handle the truth.
That's Fear Good Men.
Dang.
No, this is Goodfellas. With the amazing Joe Pesci.
He's a good actor.
Oh, I love Joe Pesci. But Joe Pesci, Robert De Niro, Ray Liotta.
Robert De Niro's a good one too.
I mean...
I don't know the other one.
I probably...
By name. If
you're watching this video and you love movies like I do, I probably don't need to talk about Goodfellas. It's a classic. Absolutely amazing movie. I've watched this one quite a few times as well. Not as much as some of the other ones because it's longer and stuff. But it's my favorite Ray Liotta movie. The late Ray Liotta. I love Goodfellas. Such a great movie. Violent as hell, so don't watch that one with your kids.
Why not? They play video games that are violent as hell.
Alright, so, next. I watched this one as part of school. I read the book years later.
I never seen it. But I hear a lot about it. It's
Lord
really
of the Flies, yeah.
So people say, I don't know.
It is a really good movie. It's very well done. Being a kid, school and I didn't get along. So when they said you're watching this as part of school, I wanted to hate it. Like, fuck you, school. But I liked it a lot. So I ended up watching it at home and stuff like that. But I enjoyed it. Then I read the book a couple years later. I had the opportunity to. And I enjoyed that as well. Lord of the Flies is amazing. All right. The next one I actually did get to see in the theater. It wasn't sold out when I went.
They're the world's most fearsome fighting team.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Heroes.
Another great soundtrack, by the way. But this soundtrack doesn't hold up as well as some of the other ones. Because most of the songs are about Ninja Turtles. Whereas Prince's Batman soundtrack, you can just listen, except for Bat Dance, I suppose. But
I didn't get into those soundtracks.
I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The first movie was great. Corey Feldman did the voice of Donatello. We've talked about that before. And he was upset because he was not invited back for the sequel. But it happens. Oh, the next one.
I wanted to say shit happens, but I start to...
The next one could very well be my favorite action movie of all time. And I'm going to let her tell you what it is.
Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Yeah. Where Arnold was the good guy this time around. Robert Patrick was the great T-1000. And it was our introduction to Edward Furlong, whom I've
Was
told,
it?
yeah, that was his very first role as John Connor.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what if you didn't watch that one first?
Then it wasn't your introduction, but
Okay.
that was his movie debut. How about
Was
that?
he
His
Pet
acting
Sematary?
debut. Pet Cemetery 2? Yeah, he was in that. That wasn't too long after, actually, but Terminator 2 was first. And I've told you I had my hair like Edward Furlong's for a while. We had the one side longer, and I got find a picture of it to show her.
Emo.
I don't think it was kids were emo at the time, though.
No.
That what it
But
is
that's the
now,
style
yeah.
it's classified,
Yeah.
from my understanding.
But I was just a kid. I loved Terminator 2 so much. Like that, Edward Furlong's a really cool guy. So I copied him, and it took me a while to get my hair that long. But then I got in trouble in school a lot because where I have trouble
School
concentrating, I chew on my hair because it was
You
long enough to
fidget.
get in my mouth. And yeah, it's like,
Do you,
You gotta
always
cut the
chew
hair.
everything that goes in your mouth?
no. It just, when I got distracted in school,
I
which
twirl-
happened
I used
every
to
day.
twirl my hair, so with that being said.
Yeah. Okay.
So, this one just like shouldn't be on this list. I mean, it's not a bad movie, but
Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Luke Perry, David Arquette, Donald Sutherland.
good Canadian actor.
But I put this movie on my list because it has my favorite death scene of any movie of all time. Paul Rubens, aka Pee Wee Herman. His death scene in this
Rest his
movie
soul.
is the greatest death scene. I stay after the credits because the bastard's still dying, and I love it. Just the way he went about it, and I didn't know till I watched the documentary. His look in this movie, he intentionally did it that way to look like his mugshot as much as possible.
That's like my license.
He had it in his contract. He wanted to look like his mugshot as much as possible.
He has a mugshot?
Yeah, when he got arrested.
I know nothing I don't follow.
Okay.
Like, literally, I don't.
I won't talk about that in this video. May he rest in peace. He was a treasure. And I love him in this movie. And a great late Luke Perry as well. What's the next
I
one?
do? Shit.
Oh, okay.
1992 we're in.
I like rap music. I like all types of music, but I was a fan of Kid and Play back in the day. I watched House Party and stuff like that. My favorite Kid and Play movie is Class Act, which a lot of people have no idea what I'm talking about because it's all about House Party, which makes sense. It's a fun movie. But in House Party, they're both new in school and their files get switched.
So they're each other.
Yeah, Play is like the bad hard ass and Kid is the nerdy guy. So when they switch, Play kind of threatens Kid, get me good grades and it just,
What a douche.
and
I mean, the
Karen
character.
Parsons from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is in it.
Who's she?
Hillary Banks. She
Okay.
played Hillary on Fresh Prince. She's in this
She
as well.
played a doughhead. French
Yeah.
Prince.
She played a smart girl in Class Act though.
Oh,
She did a good job, but it was Fresh Prince. No, but anyway, Class Act. I absolutely love Class Act. I wish more people had seen that one like they did House Party, because I love Class Act. The next one is our introduction to Brendan Fraser.
Encino Man.
I love Encino Man.
And the little Perry. Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore, Sean Astin, the always great Sean Astin.
Who was he?
He played Dave.
Which was Dave?
He was the main character whose backyard they were digging in.
Oh, see, I missed.
Yeah. He was in
Missed
Goonies.
that part.
He played Mikey in Goonies and Lord of the Rings. And
Oh,
but Brendan Fraser was great in it. It was
I
our
enjoyed
introduction
it.
to him. But Encino Man, I still watch it. You know that. We watched it
watched
for my
it
birthday.
recently.
A couple
mhm.
I'm all about Encino Man, or California Man if you're from overseas.
What?
Yeah, they call it California Man other places. Well, I don't know why not.
Interesting.
Why can't they call it
Interesting.
Encino? But anyway.
Because some
Oh,
cultures don't
then-
pronounce things.
The next movie is another movie that made me cry when I watched it for the first time. Of Mice and Men.
Never seen it. What's it about?
This is the one, because there's been a couple adaptations of it, but with Gary Sinise as George and John Malkovich as Lenny. You don't know what it's about?
No.
Okay. John Malkovich plays Lenny. He's slow. It's based way back then. And
You mean like when we went to school, we had the slow people?
yeah, he's like that. But George is kind of his caretaker, and they go work on farms around the country. They reach this other farm where the movie takes place. And they're working a farm, and George has to tell Lenny if something bad happens, meet me here by the river and stuff like that. And there's one guy on the farm that takes a hating to Lenny. Short guy.
Yeah, then I can't
Lenny's
watch it.
tall, and
I can't watch it.
it's very, the ending just breaks me every time. I imagine if you haven't seen the movie, you might have read the book, or so you know the ending, and it just tears me apart every time. But I absolutely love it. So I haven't seen it that many times. I have to be in
The mood?
prepared. Like, I have to prepare myself to watch it. But this is the movie where John Malkovich should have got the Academy Award for it. He did a great job as Lenny. And Gary Sinise is always great anyway. So
I'd have to see who he's talking about to understand.
Gary Sinise?
I'd have to see a picture.
Lieutenant Dan.
Oh, well, Lieutenant. I know Lieutenant Dan.
All I do is mention Lieutenant Dan. He ain't got no legs. But I love Of Mice and Men. Such a classic. Oh, the next one is Brendan Fraser again, which was recorded before Encino Man. No, there's one more.
Never mind. Yep. My bad.
Recorded before Encino Man, released after School Ties. He plays David Green. He's a Jewish kid who gets sent off to prep school because he plays football. But he wants to go to Harvard, and when he's going to the new school, the coach tells him when he picks him up, like, hide your religion. Because it's based on like the 50s, 60s, and so he has to hide who he is. And
a lot of people had to back then.
This movie had one of the greatest casts for that era. Like, of future stars, like Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Chris O'Donnell.
Sorry.
Brendan Fraser. Just such a great cast. It had the kid from Adventures of Babysitting played the neighbor, Daryl, who brought the Playboy magazine. And
I'd have to watch it again. Wait, no, I didn't even watch it. What?
Adventures
I'd have to watch it.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, he was in Adventures of Babysitting, yeah.
I was confused.
School Ties, we'll watch that sometime. Absolutely amazing movie. Brendan Fraser, he showed his talent way back then. I was saying he was showing it all the way back then. A lot of people don't show it till they get older, right?
I just wanted to understand what you were saying.
There's not a lot of younger actors, with some exceptions, that really had that talent. Like River Phoenix had that ability from a young age. Sadly, we lost him long before we really got to see his...
Yeah, he died inside in front of a club, didn't he?
Johnny Depp's club, the Viper Room. Yeah. And his brother Joaquin was there when it happened. But to finish off this video...
51.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you a little story. In grade 9, we were watching a movie as part of a class. I don't remember what movie it was. And the teacher asked what movie do people want to watch. And a couple of us, like, White Man Can't Jump. Because I had never seen it.
Woody Harrelson, right?
Yeah, Woody Harrelson, Wesley Snipes. So I wanted to see it. And so the teacher had to watch it with the principal to approve it. And no, we can't watch that. Too vulgar, stuff like that. So we didn't watch White Man Can't Jump. Instead, we watched Hidden Rocks the Cradle, where people get murdered. They talk about pedophiles, cursing, trying to kill each other. But we couldn't watch a basketball movie. It just, to this day, is still like, what the hell?
Well,
they talk about molesting a damn kid in the other movie. And
you know, just to go off on
that is
what
the last one.
It is the last one, but to go off on what you were just saying about that, Brothers Grimm.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all I have to say. And look at the stories that they changed from Brothers Grimm.
This part of our videos for my 100 favorite movies might be the longest one because, well, Stand By Me was on it. And so many great ones that brought back a lot of memories and little anecdotes, like how I couldn't watch Batman in the theater and stuff like that. And I did watch Bill and Ted in the theater. So that made me happy.
I watched Cutting Edge in the theater.
So this is it for part 2. Stay tuned next week for part 3. And as usual, I'm going to put my email in the description below if you have any movie-related questions or video ideas. And let us know in the comments your favorite movies. You don't have to list 100. Don't feel obligated. You have to list 100.
Just tell us movies to watch.
Yeah.
Heck.
Or as you're watching it, it's like, I love that movie. Or I hate that movie. Feel free to let us know in the comments below. Like, I'm assuming I'll get some comments on about Mac and me. But if you've seen it.
Why not?
And as usual, subscribe. If you like what you see, subscribe. Come back and see us. Until next time, everybody.
Take care.
Thank you for watching. Bye.